Thank you for viewing this tutorial. Today we're going to learn about what is a line. And first thing you need to know is a line is a straight path that goes on forever. The equation of a line is called a linear equation, and a line can be graphed on the XY plane. Next, we want to talk a little bit about the linear equation. What is the linear equation? I'm sure some of you have seen it. The linear equation, or the equation of a line, is y equals mx plus b. So this is the equation of a line. Now, what does this mean? Well, if you look at the m represents the slope. So it represents the slope of the line. And what is the slope? Well, the slope is how steep the line is. And our constant here, the b, what does that represent? Well, it represents our y-intercept. And what's the y-intercept? Well, the y-intercept is where this line crosses the y-axis. So just a quick review. The m stands for slope. The b, which is your constant, stands for the y-intercept. And what happens if we change the slope for the y-intercept? What happens to the line? Well, let's just do a little chart here for cause and effect. So for our cause and effect, what happens if the slope increases? So if we increase the slope, what effect will that have on the line? Well, the line will get steeper. And what happens if we decrease the slope? What kind of effect do you think that's going to have on the line itself? Well, of course, if we decrease the slope, then the line will get less steep. And what happens if we make the slope negative instead of positive? Then it's going to change the direction of the line. So if we make the slope negative, then the line is going to have a negative slope. If it's positive, it would have a positive slope. What happens if we change the y-intercept? What effect is it going to have on the line? Well, the point where the line crosses the y-axis is going to change. So if we change the y-intercept, the effect is it's going to either move the line up or down the y-axis. So it'll change the y-axis. So that's it for this video. It's just an introduction to a line. If the tutorial helped you, please give me a thumbs up, a like, and we'll see you in the next video.